Hello, I'm David Thornton. Today I want to show you how to make my gourmet macaroni and cheese. I'm going to make it today with lobster. So you can make it with shrimp or blackened chicken or just any kind of meat you want to put in it, barbecue, but we're going to make it today with some fresh lobster tails. Alright, I've got 16 ounces of elbow macaroni. Now I already got it cooked al dente. I just boil it for 5 minutes and then strain it immediately. Okay, I've got 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs. I've got 2 cups of milk. I've got 2 slices of chopped bacon already cooked. I've got 1.5 cups of mild cheddar cheese. I've got 1/2 cup of an Italian blend cheese. It's got 5 different Italian cheeses in it. And then I've got 1 green onion chopped up along with 2 cloves of garlic I'm going to press. I've got about 2 tablespoons of parsley that we're going to go ahead and put them into the panko breadcrumbs. They'll go on top when we get through. All right, I've got 1/4 cup of flour. I've got 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Now I've also got 1 stick of butter. And what I did today was with 2 lobster tails. These are still frozen. I've got 2 cut up. I just wanted to show you what size I used. It's probably about, I don't know, 1/2 pound of lobster meat. Alright, let's get started cooking. Alright, we're going to make a roux, kind of a gravy first, but we also got to saute the lobster. So I'm going to get the gravy started first because it kind of takes a little bit longer. Alright, we're going to take 1/2 stick of butter, be 1/4 cup of butter for our gravy. And then we also got 1/4 cup, 1/2 stick that we're going to put on top with the, make it au gratin with the breadcrumbs and the parsley. So we got that butter melting. And I'm going to go ahead and put the 1/4 cup of flour in there with the butter. Alright, and for the lobster, I'm going to put just a little bit of olive oil and the lobster. Then also with the lobster is going to go the green onions and the pressed garlic. That's 1 green onion. I got 2 small cloves of garlic. All right, the butter's melting good back there. So we want to stir this butter and flour together into a roux. It don't have to be a dark roux. We don't have to sit here and cook it for an hour. We just want it to blend together. Doesn't take long. Alright, then we're going to go ahead and just put this 2 cups of milk. This little pot's going to be full. anyway, let's get that roux and that milk. You just want to bring it to a boil until it kind of just all blends together and thickens up a little bit like gravy. Get this lobster going. You can put this gravy on fairly high heat, you just got to stir it a lot. If you don't like stirring, you put it on a lower heat and stir it not quite as much. Alright. Just waiting on this gravy to thicken up and these lobster to cook. I've got two 16-ounce lasagna dishes that I serve it in. Now this makes enough for 4 portions. I make 2 large portions, and we usually, if we're hungry, we'll eat all of it. If not, we'll eat half of it and save the other half for later on or lunch the next day or something. Definitely do not want to overcook this lobster. As soon as it turns pinkish color and just stop cooking it. It's going to cook just a little bit more in the oven. This doesn't have to go in the oven. The only reason we're going to put it in the oven is because we're going to put a au gratin top on it. So if you didn't want to take the time for the gratin top on it, you can just mix all this stuff together, put it in a dish and serve it. I don't know if I mentioned it either, but we've got 2 slices of chopped bacon. We're going to put this on top while the gratin is baking brown in the oven. You can see this gravy starting to mix, starting to thicken. It's not there yet, but almost. And we'll save all the juices, any juices that's in this skillet from sauteing the lobster and the green onions and garlic. We don't want to pour any of that off. We want to save that. We're just going to put it right in there with it. Alright, you can tell the milk and the flour and the butter is starting to make a gravy. It's not extremely thick, but it's thick. Alright, we're going to go ahead and turn this lobster off. And I want to go ahead and add the salt and the pepper and the cayenne to the gravy. Just go ahead and pour that in there. And we'll stir that in a little bit. I know I always say this stuff, but this stuff is really good. It's really good. Alright, the gravy is thickened. I added the salt and pepper and the cayenne. Let's go ahead and put all this cheese in. There's 1½ cups of mild cheddar and 1/2 cup of Italian blend. And we're just going to let this all melt and get creamy. Oh, it gets so cheesy and creamy. I like to stir it until it's all one color. Right now you can see the cheddar and you can see the white from the Italian blend. I like to stir it just enough to where it's pretty much all one color. Alright, we're going to turn the heat off on all these. Alright, now we've got our macaroni here. I'm going to kind of just loosen it up a little bit where it'll blend together better when we put the stuff in there. And let's go ahead and put the lobster and the onions and all that. Alright, now we want to pour the cheese sauce in here, but we got to save a little. Save about, I don't know, half a cup. 3/4 of a cup to put on top. So we're going to pour just about all this in there. We're going to save, I don't know, maybe a cup. And then all right, just mix this together. So cheesy. Like I said, this is really good with shrimp or black and chicken or barbecue meat. Alright, now we're just going to split this. So these are two 16-ounce dishes. Got it in there. We just want to take these, oh sorry, we want to take this rest of this sauce and we're just going to put some more sauce on top. Butter real quick. I'm just going to mix up the panko and the parsley together. I'm just going to take and put spread that out. sure this, remember we got to put it on both of them, so. It goes further than you think, but you just got to go slow. Try to get all them breadcrumbs coated with a little butter. All right, now we're just ready to stick it in the oven. That'll just take about 10 minutes. You just have to keep an eye on it and see when the breadcrumbs brown on top. So when it comes out, we'll put this bacon on top and it'll be ready to eat. All right, the gratin top is just starting to brown. So we're going to take these babies out of here. Alright, now we're going to put this bacon on top. Alright, and there you have it. That's Dave's Gourmet Mac and Cheese. Very delicious stuff. I hope you enjoy. Thank you very much for watching my video. I appreciate you. Thank you.